Zoom. By the way, there were some cows at the start of the stream going up the mountains. Very nice. I brought the jacket, but it looks like it might get slightly sunny and then too hot. Always complaining. Too cold, too hot. Last night was ultra cold. I feel like it might even have snowed or something. Something on my leg still itching. I think there's like a tiny spike stuck in my pants or something. I mean, a second one. And the clouds look nice. Nice contrast. Everybody looks moldy though today. Which I shouldn't care about, I guess. Oh fuck, I think I forgot my lighter. Oh no. No lighter, dude. It's gonna force us to not smoke. Or we go back. Yeah, we wrote the sins, at least. The sins. Usually I put like a second lighter in the back. Not today though, I'm pretty sure. Yo, BB, what's up? Back to the store for a lighter. No. I put a sin in, and we gotta force through it, I guess. And yeah, if you go back to the... you don't have a sub. But if you would have a sub, you could go to the start of the stream, and there was like cows going up the mountain. And some farmers' daughters. And whatnot. It was cute. Really good timing. I went outside and boom, there they were. Boom. But yeah, you can watch it in the VOD, and basically just cows walking on the street. Herded by the farmers. Like it was in the olden days. For centuries. Maybe even longer, I don't even know. But yeah, they say agriculture is 10k old. You saw them? Nice. That's good. That's probably gonna be the highlight of the stream. You can basically turn it off now. And I'm just gonna walk like slightly different path. Maybe we see some ibex mountain goats in the Alpine Animal Zoo. But that's about it. And everybody moldy because they have to go to work. But yeah, the clouds look kind of sick, I'm gonna say. Somehow it looks different. And yeah, allegedly, like, part of our ancestors, the Neanderthals, they were kind of nocturnal also. Allegedly. I don't know how exactly they know, but maybe it makes sense. And as far as I'm aware, blue eyes slightly better in low light environment. But yeah, not 100% sure about that either. But like reindeers, like in summer they have like brown eyes, and in winter they have like blue eyes. That's kind of sick also. They're almost in stripes, yeah. Man, I'm already starting to feel too hot. They said like 10 degrees. They lied. And I can't take off my jacket because my shirt is dirty. Bro, sorry, I stream more than I do the homework chores that I should. Bloody depressing, dude. And quick, before Inuvik comes, like, should we ban that guy? What do you think? I'm really tempted to just ban that guy. He's so annoying and weird. And you don't know him as long as I know him. And sometimes he seems alright. But yeah, it's just weird. Probably psychological problems. Worse than me, dude. And there's a few other things that I would say, but I can't. Because it could be toss. It just feels like one of these guys, you know, that like hates women, and it's just weird. Inuvik. But maybe he's also alright. I don't even know exactly. But it's just the vibe, the gut feeling, and just over time. It just pisses me off more and more. But somehow I'm not banning him or kicking him. Oh damn, the berry bush is blooming hard. I thought it was some weird insect thing, but nah. Just a dying leaf. Autistic or something. Yeah, I don't know. I wish it was just that. I feel like that's not that from my experience. Although autism is a spectrum. I feel more like, I don't know. I don't want to diagnose people that willy-nilly. But yeah. Just kind of like this incel vibe also. This guy is streaming also. Nah, he's on the phone. But yeah, whatever. I guess I should decide myself. I just feel like also my community would be safer without him, and I almost feel like that by kicking him I would indirectly protect the females. I don't even know, yeah. Whatever, I guess. Just next time I feel like too annoyed or too overstepped or something, I'm just gonna do it, I guess. Nah, yeah, I mean, maybe, yeah, but it's not only chat, it's also like in Discord, like, just so many meaningless, weird things. I don't know, yeah, it's just, like I said, it's just the overall vibe. It's not like, someone seems not exactly measurable. And yeah, one time I read it wrong also, like, he said like, oh, I'm kissing the other guy's cat or whatever, but then I thought like he wrote that to a woman or whatever. But yeah, whatever. Like I said, it's just a million small things that lined up over the years. And it's kind of sad also that after years it might come to that, but it just doesn't get better also. It's like, I don't know, and like, he told me something also that, yeah, if I wouldn't know that, maybe then I would think differently also. But like I said, I cannot necessarily say that because my business. And yeah, it's always bad also to talk bad about people. I just want your opinion. I guess you don't have formed an opinion, and I take that into account. Thank you so much for filling out the Sigmarsson quality control, yada yada. Well, that's kind of funny. I mean, that's not impossible. But I started to not think that of everybody, you know. Everybody thinks of everybody that they are gay. But statistically, that doesn't make any sense. So most of the time, people are not gay. And we always think they are gay because of conditioning, or I don't know exactly. Quality control. Yeah. It is a thing. I learned about it in my former job. It's like a whole job, a whole department in many slightly bigger companies. And it can be good, can be stupid, can be useless also. And sometimes there are also people working there that get money for more or less doing nothing. And they can get in trouble later on But yeah, then they got the money already. They might have moved on. Did you hear that burp? It was the burp, a bird. It must be close. And then today we're gonna go over the bridge. It was a pretty good burp. It felt like Homer's burp. It was pretty good. You should like loop it. Man, I have technically so many sound bites. Am I right? 10 out of 10, damn. I would have said only 9 out of 10. I'm not sure how it can be improved though, but yeah, it was actually pretty good. And yeah, sponsored by Red Bull. It gives you burps. Ah yeah, actually maybe it was that guy. Fuck, how do I not remember his name right away either? Barney, I think, yeah. Barney. Remember when they had that band also? Number 8, burp. Number 8, burp. And there was this song, Baby on Board. Da, 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 da. Red Bull and vodka. No. No vodka. No alcohol for Sigmar. Alcohol is evil. Maybe not evil, but yeah. I really try not to drink, and so many people always talk about alcohol here and there, and I see it everywhere. And now that I'm sober, I kind of see it also way too much in TV shows and movies, like, and they also do it the wrong way. You know, many times in movies and series, the people are like, "Oh, I'm having such a bad day. Oh, I'm having problems," and then they drink, and that's exactly the wrong way to drink. If you drink, you should drink to make good moments better, or just to enjoy, but not to make you feel better, because that's how you get addicted. And that's just the wrong way. It's like programming yourself to drink whenever you have problems, which doesn't even help. Of course, sometimes maybe it can help you forget or pass a moment over or something, but it is just wrong. What is this alien looking thing? They are among us. Ancient alien. It's tiny bugs. Barney Gumble. Damn, I didn't even know how his name is spelled, but I think Gumble is correct. Beautiful tiny bugs. Like drawing something or writing something. Really cool spot to do some work. Hangover sucks, yeah, also, especially the older you get. It's crazy. Like, because the last few years I only drank beer, I never had like that crazy bad hangovers. But with the 40% proof or whatever, the stronger stuff, it could definitely fuck me up hard. And I remember one time, like, I drank like half of a bottle of whiskey or something, or maybe even slightly more, and I was totally fucked, dude. I almost couldn't walk. And I texted somebody also, like, stupid shit. Super scary and weird, and that definitely made me stop drinking, like, the stronger stuff. Well, first I wanted to say, why is there people everywhere? But looks like it's just a random stolen bag, probably. Fucking bike thieves. Working overtime. Although it is an electrical one. But it's not locked, so... Yeah. I kind of doubt it's not stolen. Weird though. Really weird. Maybe it ran out of battery. Or maybe they were too dumb to know where the button is to turn it on. I don't know, but then how did they get it here? I don't know. Or maybe there's somebody somewhere in the bush. Upilar beer is a favorite, but we don't have it here. Never heard of that one. And yeah, while there is some nicer beer than other beers, I never felt like there's that huge difference. And certainly the cheaper beers seem worse, but like the average price one seems good. And IPA, not too bad, but I'm not a huge fan also of these weird kind of flavors and stuff. And I feel like it's partially also like an excuse, like many people are just wanting to get drunk. Maybe it's this guy's bike, but no, he's running. So I'm running second time already. He looked a little bit like that guy from I Show Speed, but I'm pretty sure it's not him. And look, here's the party boat that you can rent. If you're into such a thing. Oh no, stone in my shoe. Nah. And that's the place where we were the other morning. But yeah, no lighter, dude. Frick frock. Can I survive? Maybe we should rub 2 sticks together or something. Or I can put a finger in my eye, it burns as well. And the bridge is on land. But yeah, there's probably somewhere under deck. And yeah, I wouldn't invade it anyway, but it is tempting. Yeah, usually I put like an emergency lighter in my backpack, but of course not when I have a lighter already. Well, I heard the lens zoom. I felt or heard the lens zooming. That was wild. Kinda. The boat is peeing. Looks like it doesn't have any prostate problems. That's good, that's good. bro, I don't get it. She smiles at me and I say hello and doesn't say a thing. But she has a camera also. Probably influencer. Probably ultra introvert. At first I was sure it must be an Asian tourist, but nah. It's actually a white person. No idea where from though. And then we're gonna go over that bridge. Are you excited? Huge tree. But then maybe I really have to start like not greeting, and then I only greet if they greet. So I'm not getting pissed off. Seems a bit silly though. Gotta learn to distance myself from my own feelings. But yeah, honestly, it feels like, oh, huge cow poop. Ew. Honestly, feels like whenever I greet somebody, then it's not good. But then if I don't greet, then they greet me. And then another stone in my shoe. Fuck. God damn it. How? Alright, just greet everybody and don't give a damn. But that's kind of like not my style. And it's so weird, like if you're arrogant and not greeting, like somehow people want your appreciation or whatever it's called kind of more. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, you're right. But weirdly enough, yeah, sometimes I feel like an idiot or like weak when I do that. Like being nice sometimes feels like weakness. And some people even look at it like that, but probably not the average person. And yeah, I could have followed up the hello, you know, with something more. And what really sucks is also like some people have bad experiences, you know, with certain types of people. And then they assume everybody's like that. Ah! And that's kind of like me as well, a little bit. But I judge people already by their looks. Which, it's just pattern recognition and experience. And sometimes it's wrong, but many times it's correct also. But especially young people don't work like that because they don't have experience yet. And their pattern recognition is formed by like media and television. Or school and whatnot. Here you can buy your eggs. I wonder if they're good though. Honestly, the place where the chickens are doesn't look that great, but still might be better than other places. feel like that's a good clip. And I wonder if these cows are gonna go up the mountain also or not. Are they at the milking station? I didn't check, but yeah, they're certainly at the feeding station. But yeah, you gotta milk them every day, and sometimes twice. I don't know. Oops. 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 Fucking Red Bull, dude. People who don't smile back at me annoy me. I assume they're bad. Good point, good point. But yeah, I also restrict my smiling because I'm ashamed of my teeth for many years. Because I never take care of them really well, and I'm maybe more worried about it than necessary. But it like really fucks with your brain also when you're insecure about your teeth. And I also don't smile many times because, like I said, I feel like it shows weakness. But yeah, this woman, she smiled at me, and then I said hello. And I maybe did like a tiny little smile-ish face, you know. So maybe it was that put her off. That didn't make her say hi. But yeah, she kind of sneaked up from behind anyway, and whatever. And she might be like one of these young people that wants to be a content creator, yada yada. Fatherless behavior. Yeah, it definitely can be 2 times a day. I could imagine also that it can vary depending on the age and also the season. And the food and whatnot. And the breed. Look at all these tiny flowers. They're all gonna be berries. Oh, snail. Fuck, man. I should have tried to find one clean t-shirt because it is too hot with the jacket. Gary, he's still alive. He recovered. What the hell are you? Jeez. I did it already. I wore it already both sides. And what if somebody comes by and then I wear it like the wrong way? I feel like there could be a solution there actually. You're not totally wrong. Then what was that sound? It sounded like a rattlesnake. This could have been a bicycle or something. Hold on. An old lady greeted nice and smelled nice also. Inside out, yeah. Damn, I should have asked the young lady and the old lady if they have a lighter. Although they both didn't look like they're stupid enough to smoke. Well, I feel like that could have been my friend. Or one of the guys I know. Don't consider him as much as friend anymore. Yesterday he wrote me also, oh, it's my birthday, bro. Do you want to hang out? Like, what kind of opening is that? And he wrote G-Day also. I wasn't even sure if he meant birthday. But then I was sleeping anyway and saw it only later, and yeah, just congratulated this and that. But yeah, again, complaining on a high level, and I kind of told myself I don't want to talk bad about other people, but it's kind of hard. Kind of hard. I learned it already from people in my life. Yeah, it's actually it's Mountain Dew. And you can technically jump from here, but it's really rarely that you see somebody do it. This is like the scary place, and you would have to look also where it even would be deep enough. I once was here with a girl, and she was like, "Jump, jump!" Oh my god, what a bitch, dude! Totally not safe. Without checking the depth in a certain spot. Classic bitch behavior. Yeah, here's some love locks. Which, by the way, it's not allowed to put them on there, but what are they gonna do? But I'm sure every now and then they might cut some of them off. And I'm sure the rust dripping down into the water. It's good. It's good for the fishes. They like it. Oh, this one looks kind of new. I bring all my ladies here. These are all from me, actually. Just kidding. Oh, 2009, but it feels like... Is that really that old? Forever in our hearts. That might be like a memory lock. Seems kind of weird. Doesn't really make that much sense. Thanks for your love, Marlene and Danilo. Here are the scuffed ones. I think the train might be coming already again. No. And here, with the number lock, should we try to crack it to break them up? Josie and Tina. This ultimate Swiss names. At least the first one. Lucas and Sarai. Damn. Namaste, brother. Here's the tiny one. 2010 is crazy also. It looks like 2010. Bro, this one. Double locked. In many languages, I guess. Forever. Sure, bro, sure. Trust. Hussein and Iris. Oh my god. My condolences. Annika and Thomas. Larissa. I knew a Larissa once. And what is this here? I don't know about that one. Michelle and Thomas. These are all locks I put there, yeah. And then I dropped the bodies in the river, and the fish ate them up. No, I'm just kidding. None of these are mine. I never put a love log anywhere. I used to be a romantic guy, but like when I was like way too young, buying like flowers and jewelry and swearing eternal love and all that stuff. And now I'm forever alone. Isabel and Ivan. Some of them I guess I could turn them around or whatever, but this one kind of unreadable. In love, you're Elisa. Ah, 2020. It looks older though. So almost unreadable. Bob and Linda Stacy. Always. I'm never gonna leave you. Oh, they have the eternal sign. It's kinda cute. Jogging women. Not cringe at all. But we didn't even look at the view, I guess. Yeah, time traveler. That would be funny, actually. Although I'm not sure who even reads these. I'm just reading these because I thought there's nobody around, and now I feel kind of cringe because that woman saw us. But yeah, I should put on some warning signs. Warning. It's not gonna end well. You guys are gonna break up. Make a prenup. Don't waste all your love too young. She's gonna cheat on you. No, I don't know. That was all a bit salty. But yet, the time travel around, that would be funny, yeah. Oh my god, another jogger gonna pass us. And you know, I film like to the floor and whatever. I really try to make them feel like not filming them, but still they always feel like anybody wants to see that. It just sucks. But yeah, I look like this also. I probably should get a haircut or something. Okay, now never mind. She looked chill. But still, why is she jogging? Like, why does she hate herself so much? It makes no sense. Just eat right and, I don't know, do something else. But yeah. There's actually a quite nice path back there. It's called the Cat Path. We haven't been for quite a while. Last year we've been, for sure. At some point you can reach that one castle that we see from the other side. Oh man, there seems to be like a random cherry tree. But then down there is like private property places, which is kind of sad. But somewhere you can climb down also on like some kind of island that you only can reach with climbing or with like the by water. Yeah, we're gonna get down here and then to the Alpine Park. Could go up more, yada yada, but fuck it, dude. And yeah, should we maybe try to change the shirt or something? Maybe. Like, if we do it anywhere, this could probably be the spot. Yeah, I guess it doesn't look too bad, but not great either. Definitely some stains here and there. But still better than feeling hot and sweaty, I guess. But yeah, maybe we just keep the jacket open and walk ultra slow. It hides most of the stains. Yeah, maybe we should do fucking laundry. I mean, the machine does it for us. We only have to wait. But somehow I'm like, nah. What is wrong with me, Bibi? If I just would do as much laundry as I stream. But yeah, hopefully maybe I can pay a laundry woman one day. That's the dream. Not really though. But yeah. I need one of these robots that they show sometimes. That is like actually controlled by some Indian guy. Laundry is the best, sure. You say that, but somehow we are not the same. We are not the same. Damn, it looks very chocolatey. The Swiss chocolate snail. Mmm. But yeah, it certainly isn't the worst, sure. You're right about that. Like scrubbing the floor and this and that. Damn, this place reminds me I made like a nice Instagram short here with some cool song. Uncopyrighted song. And like I speed it up. Like I'm filming here and then I walk like super fast. Falcon confirmed. And they're always gone. But yeah, that scream, that is Falcon. I can recognize it. Kind of like that. Really cute house also. Imagine that's your house. Must feel ultra rich. Oh, some guy made a small light tower. Not cringe at all. So usually we walk over there. Totally, it's like a whole new thing. More joggers. Finally, was a guy though, but I think I see already the next woman coming. There's secret paths everywhere. And this one not so secret, but yeah. There is quite a lot of paths that are more unused than this one. And yeah, we're on the way to the food bank getting free food for poor people. Heck yeah. And it's crazy all the stuff that you can get sometimes. Interesting looking flowers. fuck? Is that a... Oh, it's the cows from the other side, I think. For a second I wasn't sure if it's like some really big dog or a donkey. And this guy doesn't look creepy at all. Not creepy at all. And I think here is like a hair salon as well. It's kind of cool. Yeah, see, coiffeurs. Oh, and look at the veggies. Nice. And huge AC. Let's go. And yeah, you can dump here in the river and just keep going. Let it take you away. They're tiny islands. Pink flowers. Oh. Planet of the Apes garden home, yeah. He kind of looked like a creepy clown monkey or something. Kind of bad vibes, not gonna lie. Here this looks super sick also. Some James Bond shit. Although, what? Oh no, there is a path. It kind of looked like it's a dead end, but there is a path. Although it was so slim, so tight, that kind of almost makes me claustrophobic. Sometimes I have these dreams, like, and sometimes like shops and places like this really exist where they have like this super tight entrance. And I don't know. Then I dream about it and like I have to like force myself through the opening. Kind of bad vibe. And I remember as a kid also there was like this water tunnel, and yeah, the chore was to go through it, but then I was too scared. I just didn't do it and cried. Yeah. Crazy how I still remember. Core memory type shit. It's normal, I guess. Nothing too crazy. And somehow, like, when you grow up, you have to suffer a little bit, right? You cannot just be happy all the time, I think. At least that's how it seems to be. Wrong camera, but yeah, it was another falcon. But they always fly away. Like, I'm pretty sure they see me, like, from all that distance, and they're like, nope, I'm out of here. And it's like one of the old traditional masks to ward off evil, but also to scare away the winter. It's like, it used to be a pagan thing, but then the Catholics took it over. And they all kind of look like this. Somehow this one is less creepy to me because it's like an old pagan tradition. And it is supposed to be creepy, but yeah. That fucking clown dude, or monkey, clown something. And here's also the planet path, or whatever you want to call it. Like they have like different planets, and they show the size in a scale like much smaller, and then you walk all the way to the next planet, and then you get kind of like a feeling. And look at these bells. Not creepy at all. Just rich people stuff. And then this is Saturn. And it's fucking 750 times bigger than Earth. Holy shit. That's a lot. It takes 30 years to go around the sun one times. 23 moons. Sheesh. And yeah, here's like the path and stuff, and then the approximate distance and whatever. And it goes like really far, I guess. Technically. And yeah, I remember like all the way up there somewhere on the castle, that's like where I think Earth is. Yeah. It's kind of like a cool idea. But they didn't renovate it like in forever also, which is kind of sad. Oh, the falcon. Yeah, it is interesting. And it's a good way to show like the immense scale. Oh, lovely tree. And there's some Buddha statue. Lovely, lovely. Kind of nice style, but still feels like too much money, too much time. And it's just sad, like really, it's all these boomers, you know, and the young people can't afford that shit. But here there's also like old money and people sometimes actually pass it on. So that's nice. And here these balls, they light like blue at night. And it's in the other video that I made also. And yeah, I made like one video also where it shows like summer and winter, and both looks nice. Like this video where you really put effort in, aka like you use like different times of footage. They are pretty cool. Yeah, space is scary. Even if you lay down on a really dark night with a clear sky, like it almost feels like you fall into space. And the sheer vastness of everything, it's so fucked up scary. It's like tassolophobia or whatever, when you're like scared of the deep of the ocean, but on a much larger scale. Yeah. But I also love these sci-fi movies where like they almost fucking die or they almost like float away from their spaceship. And it's like ultra scary. Kind of love that shit also. But at the same time, sometimes I wonder, why do I like scary movies and this and that? How does it make sense? I have some explanations, but it just feels like it's not fully graspable. Well, this bush invading my space. Please. Please. I mean, if we just had a lighter, we could degen here a little bit. Oh, look, the robot is charging. But I have a vacuum robot at home, but I never use it also. What a shame. Oh, beautiful flower. Looks very nice. And here's like some kind of small waterfall, sometimes at least. And I feel like I can hear it already. I totally forgot about it. It's not that impressive, but still kind of nice. But yeah, I think it's on the other side of the street. God dang it. I'm walking too fast again. It's kind of almost hard to walk slow than to walk medium. Oh, it's almost overgrown, the waterfall. Also these plants, what the heck? Perfect spheres. And like kind of spiky. Ancient aliens confirmed. But it's plants. How can they form perfect spheres? Like, how? You can't even see anything. And yeah, it's kind of like almost invading private space, sadly. But yeah, usually it would go up more, but yeah, it's so overgrown. Fistle. Could be fistle, yeah. I don't know that much about flowers and stuff. Could certainly be fistle. Sounds kind of right, but yeah. I'm not sure. Look there, tiny bear statue. What is fistle good for? Is it poison? Yes, most of the time it's fucking poison. But can be medicine also, or tea, or I don't know. Maybe you should ask Miraculix. Oh no, the sun is coming through. Go away, sun. Go away. Probably should take off the jacket, actually. And you hear sometimes, I think they put animals and or cut the grass, but it's like the worst spot. It's like so steep. But yeah, it's better than nothing, I guess. Better than nothing. Hello. Looked like a suspicious Karen, but she greeted nicely at least. And yeah, which is kind of sad, like many of these beautiful, ultra expensive houses, they're probably just second houses for rich people. It's totally fair. It's totally fair. And that house up there must be cool also. Rental goats to keep the grass trimmed. Maybe. Not sure about the rental, but yeah. Not impossible either. But sometimes they do like pass them around. Because they are super effective at cutting the grass. Are those clouds covering top of the mountain? Yeah, they surely are. I would say like 30% of the mountain behind the clouds. This garden here very nice also because it's kind of big. Like most of these other houses have only like tiny gardens compared. I love big gardens. Oh, and I have like one really big old tree also. Must be centuries old also. Beautiful. And once I had like a maybe smaller garden than this, but kind of similar. But yeah, not anymore. It really sucks. I used to take out my laptop and then play Diablo in the garden with a huge long cable. Those were the days. Paragliders in the mist. Diablo. Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was Diablo 3. It certainly isn't the best one, but yeah. Somehow after 1 and 2, it never felt as good anymore. And I just hate also that late game content. Like, why can they not make ultra long campaign, this and that? Because that was always the jam for me, and never like the late game, like grinding the same shit over and over. That never felt that great. I don't know, why is there a car right now, dude? Come on. Great cameraman. And there's a lassie dog coming up. Beautiful. Oh fuck, I paused my accident. What a beautiful dog. He's kind of focusing almost too hard on me though. And yeah, lots of paragliders. And yeah, the guy really wasn't impressed. He just wanted his morning newspapers. And already 1 hour outside. Oh, this is like a walnut tree, I think. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah. Kind of feel like we should play some games together also, but I've tried it so many times in the recent years and months, and somehow we never managed to do it. I don't know why. Either we don't want the same game, or the time is wrong, or this and that, yada yada. Or my computer is too bad. But yeah. This is what it is. Seagull. It's nice to see the seagulls in winter also. It's crazy that they stick around and survive. I don't know how they do it. Here's some ultra rich person house also, where there's like fucking goldfish under the house and like a fucking bench made out of horns. And they have like one of these bushes that is cut like into an animal. This is what it is. And there's some Walker Texas Ranger. And yeah, look, that's the couch. Kind of disgusting, but also kind of cool. But I'm pretty sure it's not very well in that weather. Kind of hard to say. So maybe there's like the fox or the horse or I don't know. Something. But yeah, I shouldn't be salty. I sound already like Talkmania. But at least I'm jealous of like close to super rich people. Oh, there's the white duck, the god of love. It's an escaped duck, a giant anteater. Not sure. Could be though. And yeah, white ducks are bred ducks, domesticated ducks, but these ones must have escaped captivity, and now they live in the wild. I might have told the story before because it's like the 10th time I'm telling it. But it's always kind of nice again to see it. So like, undomestication is possible. Well, why does the wing look kind of weird? That kind of scares me now, though. Are you okay? There's more than one of these, though. But then the wing kind of looks odd. What happened to your wings, sir? Yes. This one is like a young one. Kind of looks weird also, though. Malformed from too much bread. I don't know what happened to the wing. Why are you holding it like that? Or is it just that one feather that's almost falling out, maybe? Maybe undomestication not possible. Or only for some. The fucking degeneracy. It sucks so hard. And like it feels like it's even happening to us humans, you know what I mean? Probably humans 10,000 years ago, they were stronger, smarter, better in almost every way. And that's just so sad. What is that? Is that an animal? Or is it just some stink? It looks like it is some bird. Probably one of these frog-eating birdie birds. Ah, it is. It is one of these frog-eating birdie birds. But it's really hard to film them close up. Misfit duck gang, yeah. And these birds kind of still undomesticated, potentially unchanged for thousands of years. He's looking. Oh well. Yeah, like a crane type style. In German we call them Fischreiher or Graureiher. It's not reacting. Here's like this India village, and then sometimes you find like ultra trash in this renaturalized pond and whatnot. And there's some guy standing there half naked. Some kind of earlier. He looks like he might go into the water, but it seems like he's not going. Not sure if I want to film him in his underwear. And look, there's like a million mosquitoes. Nice. And you hear kind of like beautiful trees also. You can kind of walk on that one, which I did sometimes. Lol, they put a gate. That's kind of new. Funny. And what is that weird wood construction thing here? Looks like it used to be like for the paintings or whatever. But why is it stuck there like that? Odd. And that boat like is half sunk, kind of. some guy filming them out of his apartment. Not creepy at all. Oh, swan. And yeah, people who bath in their underwears. Oh, there's this one baby. Makes me wonder if it's them. Is it them? But only one left. But yeah, no, the size seems almost too small. I'm not sure. So fluffy. Whoa, calm down, boat. Jeez. So cute indeed. But yeah, they want something. I don't have anything. And they should really get all that natural, abundant food. That's potentially everywhere, no? They only want McDonald's. Well, the boat is gonna drive over them. That little bird butt. Oh, how is he gonna ride the waves? Maybe they just want to get married. I kinda doubt it. I don't think that's how the close to dinosaur brain works. But yeah, maybe. It's really hard to know for sure. It's definitely begging for food and hungry and stuff. Can they regurgitate some grass for the baby? Jeez. Jeez. Oh man, I almost don't want to leave them, but I feel like I'm just giving them hope also for potential food. Yes, get that floating stuff. I think there's some dead insects or something. Well, who is making that noise? I think it's the parents drinking. Germans. And here's the camping space for all the poors. Can't afford a hotel. I had like some nice selfie stick. Maybe they're content creators too. Milking that Swiss content. Cute little doggy, but I can't catch it. Oh well. Oh, never mind, I take it back. They're not poor. They love to live in a tent and share some public showers and toilets. That's what they want. I shouldn't say anything. Yo, good morning. How are you doing? Why didn't you stream the gaming? Come on. I went home and then I looked on Twitch and there was nothing. Jeez. No, it's fine. It's fine. I have a hard time though sometimes gaming offline, although I guess I game that mobile game offline. But just because I think it's no content, kind of. But yeah, for a while I felt like forced whenever I game to have to stream. Yeah. You just miss the cows and the swan baby. But you get to see this tiny oak tree. Nice. Situation. And we go to the mountain goats now also, and there might be like groundhogs also, or groundhog type rodents. Oh, there's a kitty. Oh. Not sure if we should take the short path or the long path. I kind of feel like the long path because over there looks nice also. Kind of looks like from that scene where the hobbits are hiding from the Nazgul at the edge of the Shire. W. Oh no. Looks like we're not allowed. We're not allowed, but here's where they filmed the scene. And up there the Nazgul like oh, is this the path to walk? Actually, it almost looks like the path to walk, but I'm pretty sure it's like a construction thing. No, it actually is a path that you're kind of allowed to walk. What the hell? There is like a regular path just on the other side. But yeah, let's take this wobbly aluminium thing. Yikes. But it almost looks like it, no? It's kind of cool. Yikes what? What is the yikes? Me? My face? No, I know it's probably not that, but I don't know what else. It's totally safe. Actually, I lived in that house back there once. Had also a really nice garden, but then there was a mouse infestation, and I told my landlord, and he was like, "No, that's not true." And yeah, then I moved out. And at that point, there was even mouse poop in the kitchen. And his fucking, what was she, like aunt or something that owned the house before, she like let me help her like move around some plant pots and clean up. And then later I asked her, because it smelled weird, "Is this asbestos?" And then she was like, "Yeah." Like, and then it pissed me off so much, dude. Probably partially fucked my lung as well. Fucking asbestos, dude. That fucking bitch. She's probably now dead. And I pissed on her grave. Like, she was always nice in so many ways, but that was too much, too far. And then I told the landlord also, and he was like, that's best. And then like a few rounds later, like he was like, by the way, we removed the asbestos now. Like he was a fucking hero. After I inhaled it already. Why not get a cat? Have you not been there the 10 times that I explained why? I used to have cats, they died all. They carry fucking parasites. They don't live long enough. It makes you sad. I don't know what more reasons there are. But yeah, cats are shit. I don't hate them, but after you lose a few of them, your heart becomes stone. Damascus spot, yeah. Almost all pets are kind of shit because they all die. And the ones that not die, maybe honestly parrots, like you had the right choice. Parrots, like one of the few good pets. But cats are fucking psychopaths that murder indigenous species for fun. That's another added reason. And yeah, the toxoplasmosis that even affects your behavior. Crazy cat lady, crazy cat man, it is actually real. Because of toxoplasmosis or whatever, you can look it up. It can make pregnant women lose their babies and all kinds of shit. It's fucking terrible. I look tiny for a strawberry. And yeah, someone from my family drove over one of my cats also, or our cats. And yeah, ultra sad. But yeah, it would have died by this point anyway, from old age. Although if I would get a cat nowadays, I would feed it like raw organs, raw chicken heart and livers, and it would become ultra strong and not die so fast like the normal fucking canned food cats. I would feed it raw milk and raw meat. Like you should. There is this documentary about cats where they give them 3 different types of food. And the ones that get raw everything, thicker bones, stronger everything, better behavior. And the other ones all like bad bones, weird behavior, yada yada. And also you have to cut off their genitals. Yeah, so much fun. I love getting pets that I love and then cutting off their genitals. It's my favorite. We're almost at the mountain goats and the groundhogs. And back there some guy has like some stinky bird cage with like doves. Maybe it's Mike Tyson or something. I don't necessarily want to go there because it really stinks in a pretty big radius. And it is just fucking doves. And up there is like a beehive, and here has some people have like some organic garden and shit where you can learn stuff also. And yeah, here's a lot of paths also. You can walk all the way up. It's nice. But yeah, we're just gonna go over there to the mountain goats and the groundhogs. And then we're slowly gonna keep going, and then it's almost food bank time, where I'm gonna end the stream. Oh, and here's cherry tree. Cherry, cherry tree, na 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 me. Cherry, cherry tree, bee boo da bee. Oh, 2 of them. Double cherry tree. Dang. There's some old storage building. And up there, I don't know what that is. Looks like an insect hotel. But I heard these can suck sometimes also, that the insects that live there, they still freeze to death in winter because it's just not thick enough. And also sometimes insects can get infected by like parasites. So yeah. The path to hell is paved with good intentions. Seems right again. And yeah, this is like some permaculture garden, and that's what I love the most. Like all this fucking fancy, super clean gardening, monoculture bullshit. That's trash. You need like permaculture. That's what we need, and that's what we had already 10,000 years ago. Because we would give back like seeds and whatever, and we would never eat all the fruits or all the vegetables. We would always leave some, and then our nomadic paths would lead us around these places at different times of the year. And that's how we already knew about like all that agriculture stuff, but in a more permanent way, more sustainable. We were a part of nature. Oh, the groundhogs. They're so cute, but they're doing incest and shit. And they're also gonna eat their young if they want to, or if it's too many. And they had like the much bigger like place, but nowadays not anymore, and it's kind of sad. And the mountain goats are up there, and they also had like a bigger space, but not anymore. And they hibernate quite long also. And then sometimes you can see the young ones also, but I'm not sure if they're not ready yet or whatnot. And then they scream also, like when I lived close by, sometimes you could hear them, like if there's like a predator or danger, they scream like, it sounds like children screaming. And then when I lived here also, it's so close to the forest, like that's where I heard the lynx also. The breeding call of the lynx. What else? And yeah, during COVID, like you saw the deer running in the streets because there was no people. And at least once I saw a fox also. It was beautiful. And you know, like they can dig down, you know, but like there's concrete underground even, so they can't escape. And then they just live in here, inbreeding and eating the excess babies. I don't know, I guess. And you shouldn't feed them, but sometimes people like throw grass in there and they fucking love it. Because look, they harvest all the grass, like almost nothing is growing because it's just too small to sustain. It's like this hill over there, they built it kind of new. Seems kind of new. And look, they're losing the winter coat. That's why they look so rough. And they have like yellow teeth, but it's probably because they have a lot of iron in the teeth. At least that's something that I learned quite recently. And there's certainly more than 2 in a year, but yeah, most of the time they're underground. But they have like one scout, and he's gonna scream if there's a problem. And sometimes when it's warmer, yeah, like they're all laying around chilling, and over there is like the feeding station. And when they get fresh food, yeah, they're definitely chumming on down. Okay, yeah, let's go to the mountain goats. I think I'm just so salty because I don't have a lighter. And I'm sweating like a whore in church. And sometimes you can hear the mountain goats fighting also. Clack, clack. And they're kind of beautiful too. But it's sad like that they make their spots smaller also. Like it used to be like all the way back there and stuff. And they love to like eat trees and fresh grass and this and that. But it's fucking small now. It is what it is. And feeding not allowed also, but sometimes you also see like people putting grass through the thing or young branches. And they obviously love it. And sometimes they have young ones also. And yeah, they were kind of extinct also. We killed them all, ate them all, but then they brought some over from Italy. And the longer the horns, the older they are. Yada yada. And there's like one that has like ultra long horns. You almost can't walk there that long. Or maybe he died, I don't know. Yeah, we really gotta charge the battery, even though there's not much time left before we go to the food bank. It looks like they cut down some trees. Oh man, these old people, this old man over there, they might have a lighter. And yeah, you can see their backs getting like weird and unstraight, and they're overall unfit compared to the real life outside goats, which travel many kilometers and climb insane stuff. When it is you're stuck on a few square meters. Well, there's a little baby one there. But sometimes in here, even in the cage, you see them like climbing on the fence and on the houses and stuff. They're still pretty good overall, but yeah, they're certainly become degenerated, domesticated, something. Ah. Well, the mother coming over, hoping for some food, potentially. Oh my god, the little ones. And yeah, not too far away from here, like, there's some hiking paths where you can meet them in real life. But you have to be careful, obviously, but usually it's no problem. But they can fucking headbutt you over the cliff or something. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, but these are like ibex, like mountain goats. It's not like normal goats. Oh, it's probably the mommy. Zoom. Zoom, zoom. Oh, finally sitting down. The males are stinking perverted. Probably. I don't know much about that. No, they're zooming so hard. Oh, the male rubbing his old face in the grass. One of the old men that potentially might have a lighter is leaving. I could walk to the train station though, but that's almost like backtracking a little bit. Fuck. Ah! It's so terrible when you forget your lighter. It feels like after... Wait, now it's only 1 hour 20. It's crazy. But yeah, after 1 hour and 20 not smoking. Wait, is it 1 hour 20? Can't even read. Or is it 1 hour 50? Blind. I cannot read it. I think it's actually 1 hour 50. I might as well stop forever. Nah, just kidding. Today again when I woke up I smoked like the fucking devil again. It's insane. I can really feel how I like try to compensate something that you can't compensate with it. But I just don't want to learn. It's my life and it's now or never. I wanna smoke 6 forever. Some guy staring. Where are you staring, bitch? Fucking baldy. Oh my wow. Ah. Doesn't know what to focus on these. Oh, that stupid selfie stick is pissing me off. Where did the younglings go? They despawned. Yeah, the sun kicking in hard. Now there's like a teenager one coming. And yeah, there's the mountain train. That costs like $33 one way. What what a scam. But it is kind of cool up there. And there's like some nice paths. You can walk up also, but it takes like approximately 2 hours. You can do it in 1 hour also, or in 3. Depends. I walked up once, but yeah, I was pissed at some points also. In the sense of like angry, annoyed about doing it. But then once you commit it, yeah, you can't just give up, I guess. And I kind of impressed myself by being able to do it, but yeah, I wish I only did it for myself, which kind of was not necessarily the case. Why can I not zoom like a normal person? Come on. There we go. And yeah, these two, they must be one of the older ones for sure. Ultra long horns. And what's funny is like they know about the horns, so they kind of like scratch themselves on the back with them. And sometimes they even use them to get like branches down from the trees, from what I've seen. But another sad thing is like they have trees in here, 3 of them I see them, but they have a fence around them because otherwise they would jump them up too much, I guess. And sometimes they give them the old Christmas trees and other old trees and they eat the bark, this and that. But if they just would have this bigger encampment or whatever it is, then there would be enough trees for them not to destroy all of them. But yeah, whatever. And yeah, when they fight, it's kind of cool. The fight for dominance. And it's like pretty loud also. Bang! Bang, bang. And they go like on the back legs and then they smash into each other. It's pretty cool. But you wouldn't want to be on the receiving end either. I'm already 9:45, I guess. We should kind of leave. Some disgusting insect landed on you. Some fly with like red eyes. Ew. And yeah, since Chad is kind of dead, like who's gonna stop me from leaving already? And yeah, we should try to get some lighter somewhere or ask random people. Look at my pink shoes. Fucking hell. Gay. Yeah. Oh. So when you hit your knee, just a tiny little bit and it already hurts. Like one of the younger ones. It's on top of the house. Or maybe just look younger from the distance. Why did they have to make the fence so tight? Jesus. Can't even film properly. What a chunker. It's cool also when they lay down fully, it's like it can be ultra flat. Oh, he's enjoying that one. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. And you see back there this thing that used to be inside of the bigger encampment. Yeah. One time here there was like suitcases in the forest. That was ultra sus. I never found out what it was about, but yeah. Just kind of weird. Oh, there's free drinks. I think there's a camera though, so that's that. And then down here is like where they go into the train, and sometimes there's like huge lines waiting to get into it. And now we enter full civilization. Bing bong boom. stupid battery unplugging itself. Freaking heck. I wanted to go to that one scam shop to buy a lighter, and I would have been willing to pay more than usual, but I think it's not even open. Come on, bitch. Really? Oh, really? Kind of tempting to eat somewhere also, but I'm not sure how much is available at this time of the day. Only like 10 a.m. And then my second guess for a lighter would have been over there. I guess I could also ask in the hotel, but that feels a bit sus. Almost sus. Oh, no, never mind. There used to be like a small shop also, but now it's not there anymore. Like it's like a candy shop now or some shit like that. And here's the Japanese garden, but the water always looks terrible. Like they should really try to fix it, and maybe not have a million fucking fish. A few less could do the trick, or like better cleaning system, more flowers, etc., etc. Plants, I mean. Well, one of them looked like his back is like bent. And that's sometimes from like bad breeding. Lol, he looks ultra bent. Poor guy. And then these fish, they're not even too hard to reproduce. And they stay in winter also, which is kind of cool that they can survive winter. Like I had one of them also in my garden, and he survived the whole winter. I wasn't even sure if he would, but it appeared to be like no problem. Like their organism like slows down a lot, and they still eat like larvae and whatever. Oh no, it feels like rain, or maybe it was just water from somewhere dripping down. It sucks so hard. I have to walk so far for the lighter. Probably could get like a tourist scam lighter somewhere here. But yeah, that would be too much. Chat, where are you? Where are you? Cute little house with a little tower. We can't even see the mountain. It's all covered up. Funny. Oh, there's a woman with a lighter. Let's try. We can get at least light. Hey, sorry. Kan ik snel vuur ha? Vuur. It feels like hitting on somebody asking for a lighter. And she was kind of cute, not gonna lie. And I think she didn't speak German, or maybe she just didn't hear me with her earbuds. Okay, now we have to chain smoke. Gotta do it. Oh, it feels so good. Smoking after like 2 hours definitely feels better than smoking every 5 minutes. I feel the buzz. Even though it's just fake Hollywood cigarettes. RSS Audi. Well, there's Swiss Economic Forum today. I didn't even know. Classic Hooters. And the pink roses. And the walnut tree. Yeah. Some paragliders just landed, but we missed it. Oh, another one landing though. Perfect landing.
Oh, they just are in a queue.
Little birdie bird.
狐狸吃香蕉吗？还没有。没有。狐狸吃这个吗？狐狸过来。没有，他说。刷卡。那你要密码2块多。可以收欧元。够吗？ Bag. Bag is 5 cents. 5 cents. 这是多少钱？Can you change this to the 5 because this is the one euro or this is not Swiss franc. We want to change to for the toilet. So can you change it? I'm back out. Bag. Bag. 有没有 bag？ 不要了，不要了。I don't need bag. Ich kann meine Kasse nicht aufmachen. 他的意思是因为你不买东西了，装在那边了。
Oh, switchig.
Ja. Oh. Dankeschön. 酸奶。Do you have spoons for this? 10 cents. No. Okay. 咱喝了饮料。啊，不用不用。
Merci.
Bitteschön.
Ade.
Ade.
I didn't count if she gave me the appropriate amount, but yeah, she seemed trustworthy. Sometimes I guess I have to trust also. It's too annoying not to trust. But it's people who are like desperate, and she was kind of rude, I guess, in a way. But yeah, it's really annoying, like when you work in that shop. It's kind of dumb having bought that big bottle of water. Feels like stream very dead. Ultra dead. We're almost ending also. But milking a few more minutes.
사진 찍을 때 또 가방. 나나 봐.
Well, yeah, guys, I guess I'm gonna end it. This is the end. Just a few more minutes to walk, anyway. Although maybe I end it on the bridge. Caused by accident. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye. Bye now. Bye. Take care.